Well, I'm delighted to be addressing the Police Federation Conference on behalf of the new ALBA Party. I've got two great recommendations for addressing this conference in terms of experience. The first of these is I can say I've been making a close study of police working conditions over the last 2 or 3 years and plenty of practical experience, and I've learned a great deal. And secondly, and more seriously, as First Minister of Scotland, I actually delivered some important things. 1,000 extra officers, the Police Negotiating Board to take account of the fact that police can't go on strike. I delivered a single force because I thought that that would streamline the police at the top and allow for more officers across the force. I'm going to have things that still need to be done in that, but I've got some practical experience. If I was asked one thing that the police force need now, it's recognition of the job they do in society. And if I was to pick one example of why that recognition is not there at the present moment, it'd be the vaccination plan or conditions on COVID. There is no good reason why the police shouldn't have been a priority in the vaccination programme. There's plenty of good reasons why they should have been, and practical reasons. The practical reasons often is hundreds of officers have had to self-isolate because of the things they've been asked to do in terms of enforcing the COVID guidelines and indeed the COVID law. The practical importance of making sure that people on the front line who are asked to do jobs that other people can't or won't do are properly equipped to do the job is exemplified in the vaccination programme. I mean, I would have vaccinated teachers as well if you were bringing the schools back, but people on the front line have to be recognised. So if I was to say one thing about the new ALBA Party and its attitude to the Police Service of Scotland, it'd be recognition of the job that people do and putting into practical effect, giving people the tools to do that job. ALBA is going to take practical measures to improve the position of policing in Scotland. What are these practical measures? Well, firstly, let's take trade union representation on the Scottish Police Authority. I established the Scottish Police Authority. I didn't expect it not to have effective trade union representation. It's exactly what is required so that the reality of policing is understood by those who are asked to supervise it. And how could that come into practical effect? Well, let's take fatal accident inquiries in the Crown Office at the present moment. The fatal accident inquiry in Scotland, it was designed to give a quick and effective alternative to a full public inquiry. It was meant to deliver justice for those who've been victims and for everybody involved in incidents in a rapid fashion. Instead of that, inquiries like Clufa, for example, are taking years and years and years, which means that everybody involved has the stress and difficulty, everybody involved, that these inquiries entail. I think the Crown Office has to get its act together. I think the Crown Office suffers from inadequate leadership at the present moment, but certainly fatal accident inquiries and the delays in them are a practical example of what's wrong at the present moment, and the new ALBA Party will seek to use our political influence to sort that sort of thing out.